And then, well, yeah, Zov was in service of the Sovereign, but they wanted their child killed, who was their charge. This looks like a boss area.
It is. Let's see, skill tree.
The wolf, he had a rival that he adored fighting, and they would never be defeated. It was just a friendly back and forth, I suppose, testing each other's strength, but it couldn't last forever. So, did you get to her memory yet?
Already, we just did it.
Oh, you just did?
Yeah.
Down there? Oh, okay. I see. There's a second memory over there.
No, that's the memory we got.
No, but there's one over to the left.
Where?
There.
Oh, shoot. I was wondering how to get to one.
Mm-hmm.
What do I even have selected? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's expensive. Okay, we'll get it later.
Yeah, let's go back to another character at some point, but... Oh, are we going to see the Sovereign here? Oh, look at that. That pyramid has eyes.
Wait, don't tell me there really is an arc.
There must be something here. Something only the Sovereign has access to. It's here. It has to be. Something that can save us. Work, damn you. Why won't you work? I'm the Sovereign. Obey me.
What do you have there?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Calm down, you're the Sovereign. Act like it.
That's right. I am the Sovereign.
What is that?
I have no idea. It was here. It's always been here. But only the true Sovereign knows what it is.
True Sovereign? Kushi. In other words, she's a fake. Kushi. The last Sovereign was accused of dubious crimes and executed. All thanks to Lady Lobelia. What? These are the Night Devil's memories. They're undoubtedly true. Consider that shiny arsenal of hers. All ready for an emergency. Doesn't that seem paranoid to you? She was afraid that one day she'd meet the same fate. Betrayed and murdered. But none of that matters anymore. What are you planning? To see this realm glut itself in despair. Kushi! This piece of junk has outlived its purpose. What good is something that can only be used by the true heir to the throne? The bloodline is broken and it's her hands that are stained red. You're one to talk. This realm deserves to burn for believing in lies. If anyone deserves to suffer, it's us. We've murdered people whose only crime was clinging to the idea of the afterlife. None of us are without blame, Kushi. Justice is dead. You're right. This world is rife with injustice.
Oh, Leo!
That animation of him falling down.
Flat backwards.
Woo, boy. What a good son you are. But a true believer would have watched on with a smile as his mother crossed over. I will save this realm. I will never let you have it. Bleh. Do you mean in the afterlife? Because here's a secret. There is no afterlife. This world will come to its end. Isn't that nice to know? Now you won't become lost. You aren't Kushi anymore. You're the Night Devil. And I will kill you.
Here's the music we like.
Oh, that's the wrong character.
And I wish Lynn would interject at some point. I really wish that throughout this journey, she, through the interactions that Kagachi has with the townsfolk and such, has better insights as to what it meant to be human and to have all these faults and flaws and such, and how there's evil in the world and such, but, you know, then there's also good, and, you know, there's something to live for. What, there really wasn't that confrontation of, because it just seems like Kushi's motivations are...
Like, I almost wish Kushi had given,
okay,
like,
well, the Night
way
Devil.
into despair.
The Night Devil, yeah. But I suppose, and Kushi. I mean, he had his daughter betrayed and killed.
Yeah.
By the people that were supposed to, well, by the woman, one of the women that was supposed to be an ally and a friend. And I wish that we had more time to see just how negatively the ideals impacted the populace and how the world would be better without this belief system, this religion. But how you don't force its destruction in the way that the Night Devil is.
Oh, I'm stuck on...
You're stuck?
I got stuck on... Oh, that's the wrong move to use.
Yep. You only have 2 healing potions left. Are you sure you don't want to use Zov?
Nope. So Zov puts me in the danger zone.
Hmm.
I mainly just need to remember not to use my my B move, because if I use my B move, I die.
Okay. Kind of looks like a guillotine there.
Oh, I poisoned him? I didn't know I could do that.
Neat. So, do you think the Night Devil... Do you think he was tied to the royal family? Maybe even...
He might have been the guard
ruler?
of the true heir.
But that's very similar to Zob's story. Oh.
Oh, no finisher for that? Damn it. Well, next person we know is now dead, but not the Night Demon. Devil.
At this point, every character that we were
The
introduced
only
to is
characters that are still alive that we know are the 2 faceless dudes and the Sovereign.
gone. Yeah, those are the only 3 characters left that we know. And all the people that we've thrown in jail. Don't forget the Navigator and the Necromancer, and
Not the last guy, he died.
Vale got absorbed by
Yeah.
the Night Devil, or completely destroyed by him, but...
Ugh. You've grown up strong, Kagachi. Forgive me. It's not your fault. The Night Devil... Oh, it's not your fault. The Night Devil forced you to do it. No. I was in there with him. When I lost Mayura, I could tell I was coming apart at the seams. And then the Night Devil possessed me. It felt good. With my hatred free to rage, I felt liberated. I get it. You don't have to. No, listen to me. This is important. The Night Devil's memories, I saw them. That thing is a daemon whose soul is so fueled by hatred it couldn't reincarnate. You're the only one who can save it. Why me? I don't know. You'll have to find the answer yourself. Search for its origin. Collect the pieces of its malice. You're the only one who can be bound to it. In due course, it will find you. And you'll be there at my side to face it. Sorry. You'll have to handle this one yourself. I scheduled dying for 2 minutes from now. After what I tried to do to the kingdom, you wouldn't want my help anyway. The key is the girl, Lynn. How do you know Lynn? You're the first person that's acknowledged that she exists. Right now.
How did he know her name?
Yeah. We have never introduced her to her to anybody. Nobody has seen us interact with. People have even said, like, who are you talking to?
Mm-hmm.
People with spirit sight, too, which I was assuming she was our special little ghost. But no. What? Holes!
Mm-hmm.
There is a hole here, and I am confused and upset.
It's one thing if he could see her now because he's dying, but
Yeah.
but knowing her name,
Yeah, if he was
that's
like,
another step.
that's the girl. That's, you know, the...
Unless while he was bonded with the Night Devil, he got the memories of Lynn, therefore knows about Lynn.
Okay, I can swallow that, but like, yeah. Anyway.
The key is the girl, Lynn. She is the link that binds you and the Night Devil together. Follow your memories, girl. Take care of Kagachi for me.
Me?
Damn, I'm tired. I think it's time for me to go. Hope Myura's waiting for me.
No, this isn't how it was supposed to happen.
Kagachi. I love you, son. Even if you are a stubborn fool. Blah.
With the fool of a father. Stubborn to the end.
Oh, does he become a daemon? He looked different than the other spirits.
Oh, no, we got Gavad. His daemon.
Oh. Gavad.
I like the idea of this man. Maybe.
An audacious daemon who's never caught off guard. Gavad is keenly aware of the actions and emotions of others and makes every effort to accommodate them. He still holds distant memories of loved ones and eyes filled with despair. Gavad uses shield cannons, unwieldy weapons that afford the protection of a shield and allow the user to keep up heavy, close-range attacks before unleashing a devastating cannon blast. And where was the Sovereign carted off to? Her guards just took her by the elbow and... Oh. The memories.
I was helpless. I couldn't save them.
Kagachi, please.
I know. I can't just sit here.
Those
Those people.
Those people.
Probably hate me. I'm the reason they're lost and suffering. But I have to ensure their passage. I have to do my duty as a watcher.
I believe in you.
Sup?
Aren't these the people that killed you? Or tried to kill you? Sorry.
Is there anything I can do?
Making someone else the enemy makes you an enemy as well. You do realize that, don't you? Please.
Wait, How many children did I murder?
You didn't murder any children. These might be children
There's
that...
like old people there. These are not the people I killed.
Some of them might be the people you killed, but some of them might also be other townsfolk that died in the fire.
But she's trying to say that they made...
Some of them attacked him. So they might be unwilling to receive his aid. But she's trying to convince them otherwise.
Please, stop. Do you think Kagachi enjoyed doing what he did? What made him do it? Have you thought about that? Who failed to stem the tide of tears that threatened to flood the realm? The sheer number of lives lost might be answer enough. But I beg you, find it within yourselves to keep looking for answers. Don't give up. Our laws were not created to restrain life. They were written to give life hope and meaning. I'm sure of it.
It's okay, Lynn. I have no intention of turning back now, even if it makes me hated and reviled. I must fulfill my duties as a watcher and restore hope to the realm. Until I do, I accept the fate my sins have brought upon me. Once we've restored hope, I'll send them on their way. Whatever it takes.
Kagachi, look.
I need your help.
With what?
My dog. He's all alone now that I'm gone. I just need to know that he's okay. Could you set him free for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Probably the dog that was on the upper terrace.
I like how we went on this giant quest to go get cannon ammo. Never used it.
Nope, never used the cannons.
Didn't even get a cutscene of, like, anything. We never saw...
I thought they were getting the cannons prepared so that... Well, those are the cannons, actually.
Yeah.
Is that to... Oh, that was to fight the people if they tried to cross the bridge and get to the Sovereign.
Yep, it is that dog.
It is that dog. Now that's the impassioned speech I wanted Lynn to have earlier.
Yep.
But... Hey, he's still here. He doesn't mind.
He's immortal. Actually, this is the third one. Most of them have died at this point. We just keep getting more. It keeps also giving me axes here, which is kind of dumb. I don't need more axes.
Has it been 30 minutes? Perhaps.
We're 8 minutes off, but it's close enough. Thanks, Square.
This playthrough of this game was provided by Square Enix.
Okay, transmute. Also get defense, but I don't really care about that. Upgrade. So was the thing I just... Yeah, it was this one. Just made this sucker, and it is choice.
So, after we helped this dog, we've been tasked with collecting the pieces that comprise the hatred, the malice of the Night Devil.
Hmm.
So are these the, say, memory points or the little side quests that I had wanted to have for every single daemon that we encountered? But
Maybe.
we just have it for him because he's technically a daemon, right? Albeit a highly corrupted one.
Oh.
That we're meant to bond with, perhaps.
Huh.
Oh. Nah, I don't know if that will work. Because if the Night Devil was perhaps one of the ancient line, would possessing the main character allow him to use the arc for the people? But what is the arc at this point?
Well...
Also, what if you just happen to be the heir? That'd be silly. Oh, sorry.
My assumption is that the heir is Lynn.
Oh, but she's already dead.
I mean, we don't even know what she is or what's up with her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she might not actually be dead. But without...
But she can assume the form of a butterfly, and she's capable of praying for the spirits and seeing them, and I don't know. And it was your light that brought her back from destruction.
Oh, right. She did get stabbed through.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually...
She was stabbed by the Night Devil. But
You were so warm.
and it brought her back. Interesting bracers.
Yep. Shame I don't really want to use the character. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use Cannon Guy, but...
Mm-hmm. Aversion. And then, yeah, the blood pacts and all the fangs.
So, interesting thing. You know how I was talking about how I wish all the equipment was infinitely scalable?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it is.
Oh. Wow, some of them go up to 4 slots.
Yeah.
Neat.
So that one's 4 slots. So, for example, this aversion was maxed earlier, but it's not now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, because it just scales based on whatever my level is, probably. Or plot progress. And so now it's back up to max again. That's actually kind of nice.
Any memories that we can look into?
Let's see. No.
Not for her, but for other characters.
We don't have a whole lot of skill points just floating around. Okay. She's fine with the Laris. Zov. Goes up to the Tristane. Hers is good? Question mark? Okay, we want to upgrade her Chirurgeon.
I find it interesting how most of the spirits are blonde or have pale white hair.
Yeah.
I think they intentionally called the Amelia the red-haired. Because she is the only spirit that seems to have a hair color that's different than the others. The platinums and the blondes.
Okay. I've almost cleared out all of my garbage inventory items. Does mean I won't be able to transmute anytime soon, but that's okay. I have learned lessons about how this game works. Okay, so we're going to equip a couple of Shade Stones real quick.
What are the red ones?
They're just new.
Ah. Ah, there's Poison Plus and other things. Those are interesting. Adds poison to attacks.
Except for I don't want to do poison on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That might just immediately replace it. I might be stuck with that. Whatever.
Oh, right. Because once you put them on, you can't take them off. Sorry about that.
That's kind of fine. We've picked up a lot of these. What's
Ooh,
this
what's
one?
the marine penme? Yi?
Yeah, so some of the creatures I've killed drop cool abilities.
Yi.
Okay.
It's probably based off the pengi.
Don't care about that one. Alright. I'm about as well equipped as I can get, at least for a while.
So we have no new memories across any of our characters?
No, because I've only been using the scythe.
There's the doggo.
Your owner sent me to check up on you. So, how do you want this to go, pup?
Ah! No! We're removing that chain and letting the dog go. It has
Wow.
no concept of what's happened to its
I am
owner.
a downright awful person.
Go on, get out of here. Hope that brings the boy peace. Watcher Kagachi, return to the palace at once. Lady Lobelli requests your presence. I'm on my way.
Of all that crowd, we... Also, why didn't you talk to the old lady on the bench? Tragedy is going to strike again, isn't it? And people like me will suffer. Well, there are fewer people on the streets. I'm glad you didn't kill the dog. But the
Obviously.
fact that you were given the choice to, ouch.
I don't even get it. This game has... I don't even know what to say at this point.
I mean, it was in different interpretations of what setting free meant. Really, it was just he had left his dog tied up and wanted him to be able to live out the rest of his life, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Not join him in spiritdom.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
Wander, don't
I
take
want
candy when it's
chocolate.
your turn
I
to
want
talk.
chocolate after I talk.
So, you ready to tell me what you know?
I wanted to turn my back on a life of want and seek more. Fame, fortune. I came from a poor home. My father was a kind man, but a fool all the same. He never met a scheme he didn't like. I hated that part of him. He was the lowest of the low. And, more than anything, I was ashamed of him. Then, when I was 12, my life changed forever. One night my father returned home in the middle of a rainstorm. Without a word, he set his bag down and departed once more. Inside his bag was a vast sum of money. Not again, I thought to myself. I was sure he'd gotten involved in the wrong side of yet another scheme. So that night, when he returned, I murdered the pathetic man while offering him prayers for the afterlife. I can't recall if I was happy or sad that as I did it, but perhaps a little bit of both. I put the money he'd brought home to great use as I climbed the ranks of society. I lifted myself out of my own miserable existence as I worked towards serving the Sovereign. I never stopped climbing, even after working my way into the palace. I wanted to get as far away from my past as I could. At 20, I finally got my chance. I was selected to attend the next Sovereign. She was a girl of just 11, yet already I could feel the hate welling up within me. Nevertheless, I bided my time. I earned her trust and became her closest confidant. Did you notice the little girl feet there?
Mm-hmm.
When I came across a certain morsel of information and I knew the time had come to act, I hatched a plot that would use the bloodline of the progeny against itself. I made up a story that the Sovereign, in a brazen play for more power, was using the Night Devil to terrorize the realm. I killed her. I had severed the bloodline and claimed the throne for my own.
Were you satisfied?
At first, although I quickly realized I was not the chosen sovereign. You saw it yourself. Even that infernal device underground rejected me. I haven't felt disgraced like that since I was a poor girl living in the gutters. Everything I'd done was in the name of self-preservation. I hadn't given thought to the importance of maintaining the bloodline. I had been a fool.
Will the Night Devil destroy the realm?
I'm afraid he'll do worse. The Sovereign had another role I was unaware of, and by ending the bloodline, I've made that impossible. I believe that's why the Night Devil is here. The destruction began the moment I set into motion my plot to assume the throne.
What do you mean?
Can't you hear it? The wretched voice reverberating throughout the land. That is this kingdom's death rattle. We may well stop the Night Devil, but the realm is already lost.
Maybe it is. We may not have any of the progeny's blood to assume the throne, but there's nothing we can do about that now. We need to focus on what we can do.
You're right.
So, what's your plan?
I haven't a clue. Though, if you allow it, I'd like to pray for the people of the realm as they cross over. For my child, that is. And you? Do you have a plan?
I have to deal with the Night Devil, whether I save the realm or not.
How will you manage that?
You're the only one who can save it. Search for its origin, collect the pieces of its malice. You're the only one who can be bound to it. In due course, it will find you.
I have some credible information.
I see.
Following the precepts of reincarnation has twisted the hearts of your people. The realm, as you know it, may never return, and so it must be laid to rest. For a long, long time.
Perhaps you're right. I imagine you'll be leaving immediately.
There's no sense in waiting.
Then I should tell you this.
I like how the music played for like 3 chords and then switched back to eerie silence.
Mm-hmm. The Night Devil's name is Soju. He was the Sovereign's twin brother.
The Sovereign had a twin.
Indeed. He was disowned and expelled from the palace for no reason other than having shared a womb with his sister. And I know where he went. It's a small settlement you won't find on any map, but I'm sure it will be of great interest.
Yeah, that helps. Keep this up and you might become a decent sovereign.
And that is quite enough criticism. May you restore the realm to its former glory, and return safely, Watcher Kagachi.
Okay, I'll give it that. That was a decent explanation. I mean...
But she admitted to murdering the old
No,
sovereign.
I'm not saying that I like her.
No.
I'm just saying that, like, as far as, like, here's how the plot actually goes. Not half bad.